appreciate your dogged support for the project there. Anyone else care to speak?
My name is Don Moody. I live at 133 Bishop Street in Watertown. My purpose in addressing you tonight is to express my feelings about the City Council's actions in the Martin Moot situation. My property abuts Mr. Moot's property. One corner of it touches one corner of his property, and I've lived there for about 30 years. In this time, I've never really been affected by Mr. Moot's actions, except for relatively frequent odors emanating from his backyard. Because of this, I like to consider myself as a somewhat dispassionate observer of what's gone on. My main concern is not that in 10 years Moot has managed to accumulate 30 tons of junk, garbage, waste paper, and feces, but that the City Council apparently has done nothing to solve this problem. And the operative word there is solve. I've come to this conclusion basically by asking myself and answering myself a number of questions regarding the City Council's actions. First, I asked myself, has the City Council directed the City Attorney to examine all relevant parts of the City Code to determine if the City is indeed unable to take any significant action to prevent the current situation or similar ones from reoccurring? I then asked myself, has the City Council directed the City Attorney to determine if there have been any judicial decisions rendered in New York State which could be considered as precedent-setting and could be used as a basis for legal action against Mr. Moot or other persons pursuing similar activities? 3, has the City Council directed the City Manager to contact other cities of similar nature to Watertown to determine if they have relevant ordinances which could be used as a model for one in Watertown, and to report those results to the City Council? 4th, in the matter of the water sewerage usage at Mr. Moot's property, has the City Council directed the City Manager to report to the Council the exact status of Mr. Moot's payments, water usage between history and payments of Mr. Moot, and to determine if the current usage was accurately reported and payment has been made? 5, has the City Council itself or through the City Manager made any attempt to draft an ordinance covering the Moot situation and similar circumstances? 6, has the City Council made any attempt to contact the county or state departments of public health in order to determine if a public health hazard exists, and if so, what action should be taken? While not being privy to all of the actions of the City Council, my answer to myself actually was apparently not. If that answer is correct, I would have to say it represents a case of the Council not doing due diligence in this matter. In closing, I think that the Council's apparent attitude of "we will keep a close eye on this situation" does not reassure the people in that neighborhood and other neighborhoods facing similar problems. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else care to speak? Mr. Zimmer?